See, when I watch football now, you know the biggest thing? I question whether players care. We've got Jadon Sancho right now.
Yeah.
Jadon Sancho is criticised publicly by his manager. You're a former player. Is that a big no-no? If a manager, Josie used to do it. Josie used to criticise you. When he felt it was needed, he would criticise the collective in public. So, okay, did he ever criticise you, specifically you in public, Josie?
Not in public, no.
Privately,
not me.
okay.
Not me, privately.
So if a manager was to criticise you in public, is that a big no-no in football?
Yes, I think that should be a no-no. I think everybody's going about Sancho not apologising. I have a different view on that.
Okay, so what is that view?
My view is that the manager shouldn't have said what he said in public.
Here's my point to this though. If we believe what we read, if we believe what we're told, we've all got sources, we've all got insiders. Erik Ten Hag's at the end of his tether with Jadon Sancho. Jadon is late for training on a consistent basis.
Okay.
He's failed to produce consistently on the football field. Is that not Erik Ten Hag's last roll of the dice? Does that make it acceptable?
That still I wouldn't come out publicly. Like everybody said, when you listen to the ex-Play United players, they've all said one thing.
Yeah.
When things like this happened before, during Fergie, it was dealt with.
Publicly. And privately, sorry.
Exactly. Inside the dressing room, he handled it. It doesn't matter how he handled it, but he handled it. If his decision was the player not to be involved anymore, that's it.
Yeah.
That's it. The player's not, you cannot come out publicly and criticize the player and say he wasn't training really well. What do you expect the player to do? Okay, you came out publicly, I came out publicly. So why do you expect me to apologize?
Yeah. On that though, John.
I think he should have been dealt privately. If he was late for training, he didn't give a two about the club, and he was late for training, he wasn't performing. There's a different way to deal with it. Yeah. I mean, like I said, during our days, back in the day, JT, this is where he got involved. He got involved in cases like this. Went to the manager, brought the player, went to the manager's office. Let's have a chat. Let's sit down, talk about it.
JT would do that?
Yes. Let's talk about
manager,
this.
Player,
exactly. Let's
JT.
talk about it. Because this is a player we need. Sancho is a player you kind of need.
Bruno Fernandes is not doing that.
Exactly. So you've come in, made a decision, take away the captaincy armband from Harry Maguire. Number one, which I thought shouldn't have. You don't change a club captain. You can change a pitch captain.
Yeah.
You do not change a club captain if he's still there. If he's not playing, he's not the captain. If he's on the pitch, he's the captain.
So has Erik Ten Hag shown a disrespect it?
I think he should have. I think he should have. This is my view on it.
Interesting.
And I think a club captain should always remain a club captain. I'm not saying he should play. I'm saying he should remain a club captain.
Yeah.
Because he's a club captain. Once he departs the club, once he leaves, then you can appoint another club captain.
Last word on Jadon Sancho. So, Erik Ten Hag, in your opinion, in the wrong. Does Jadon Sancho then need to jet off to New York and hit up a club and go to a party? Like, again, John, and he's a human being. He's a young kid. What is he, 23?
Yeah.
But
is he that young?
He's 23. Oof. It's amazing how young he still is.
Oh, my God.
But JT did...
I wish I was 23.
Yeah, I wish I was 23 as well. I wouldn't be here sat with you, that's for sure, Johnny. Would be out painting the town red, or blue in this case. But Jadon, don't advise him to go to New York.
No.
It's disrespect all round, is it not? Or is he now thinking, fuck it, if the manager's throwing me under the bus, I'm done.
Listen, I'm not sitting here trying to defend Jadon, but I think, if anything, I think the manager has come out and thrown him under the bus.
You do believe that?
Yeah, I think there's been few bad results. Team is not playing well. Manager thought, okay, I'm gonna find a scapegoat, which a little bit what kind of Jadon Sancho felt. I don't know how this is gonna go, but I hope they find a way to resolve it because he's a top player. He needs to play. He's young, 23. He hasn't even reached his peak yet.
Oh.
No, it's still far away from that. But I hope they find a way to resolve it and get him back on the pitch. But if not, then he has to move on, right?